Hello, hello! Bl'Artagnan here with Distorted Providence, the Alphino Chimera Heretics Lufenia Plus fight. We're bringing in a team of Exdeath, Beatrix, and Pain here. Before we get too deep into it, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, ring that notification bell, you know, all that jazz. This is really, I'll be honest with you, this fight is just for me. This run here, this team, this is just for me. I just felt like running Exdeath in a fight that actually lets Exdeath do stuff, because it's been forever since he's been usable. And I know it's going to be a long time until he's usable again, so here we are. Alongside him, we're bringing Pain and Beatrix. Pain because she has that sweet Brave gain up. Beatrix for a couple of reasons. One, her buff start makes it easier to get Pain all stacked up. Two, I thought she'd complement Exdeath well with her, her off-turn damage and actual damage. And three, I like using Beatrix. I figured, since I'm using Exdeath on the team, this is going to take a long time, so I wanted to bring someone who could bring some decent damage without completely, making him useless. So, you could see, the combined attack down between Rose Petals and Exdeath is just kind of completely neutered the bosses. Not that they are especially threatening to begin with, but hey, it's nice not having to worry about breaks, isn't it? I'll go ahead and launch this dude. So, using just Exdeath without his BT, which we are not doing, we're going to be using the BT, can be a little dicey here, because the bosses, they go, the orb goes up by 3, and that means that, if you have a full party round, if you have a full round of party turns, that, as you can see there, 3 turns coming up, then the orb basically just resets, and you're maintaining it. And don't even get me started on if they end up getting slower and you end up taking 4 turns in a row or something like that. So, we're being mindful of that. That being said, the thing is, these bosses really just didn't have any health. This fight is weird to me because it's doable, but not because it's a well-designed fight in my opinion. It has a really strict restrictive orb that requires literally there are 3 units who can satisfy it, and 1 Ida is really not a great choice for it because of her high turn rate. And even if you bring a non-BT Exdeath, you're still going to be having some difficulty keeping that orb in check. Look at this, 5 turns in a row. This is going to be rough. And this isn't a massive speed down team. This is, Pain and Exdeath both bring some speed down, but this is not some kind of crazy restrictive strategy I'm using here. Really, the reason I think it's as doable as it is because they have, no health and no threat. So you don't really have to worry about mechanics, you don't have to worry about defense, you don't have to worry about, a damage check. And so that's kind of sad. It just feels like it feels like the design missed the mark here. It's yes, technically we can clear the fight, but it feels like we can for the wrong reasons. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining so much because it let me bring Exdeath, and that's always a good time, right? Bam, boom, pow. There we go. Love to see it. So we're getting set up here for the Exdeath burst phase. We hop into the summon here because the orb is going to get scary and tricky if we don't. We drop the Kais Call on them. We're going to use Cyan in Ifrit for massive damage. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. That's some good damage. Kind of a misplay on my part, I think, in hindsight, because I probably shouldn't have done that, because I'm going to go ahead and Holy Knight Safeguard now, which I should have done before, in order to keep us safe from the turn warps that they're about to do. They're going to hit us with some sandstorm attacks and whatnot. Now, if I had timed this better, what I wanted to do here was get Exdeath into a BT right, as the first thing out of the summon, so he could maybe use Rain's Call and summon or something like that. Thought process being, when they do all these massive turn warps they're going to be doing, because they just did one, they're going to do another, those were additional BT poison procs. So that would have been more damage per turn kind of efficiency there. That said, these guys are so squishy, you don't need to be super duper efficient or anything. So they're going to go ahead and just deal more damage to us, whatever. Beatrix is keeping us safe. Looking forward to that Pain C90. Should be fun. I like Pain a lot. She's a really good character. The choices they made really didn't make sense, but they made a really fun character out of it, I think. Or not make sense, but it's why does she do this? But anyway, I enjoy it. Maybe it's a Final Fantasy X-2 thing. I don't know. In any case, here we go. This is the Exdeath BT phase. We haven't seen this in a while. Let's see how much damage we can do. Probably not very much, but we're going to have fun. Womp. Doing that double Almagus we managed to set up in the in the summon with the LD queuing up the free skill, so we get slightly more damage out of it. It doesn't matter because Exdeath skills suck these days, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're not going to complain too much about it. Look at this, into the sky. All of his animations are so cool. I wish this character was better. Anyway, void. Very nostalgic for me to actually use this damn burst phase. Not something I really get to do anymore. Given that he, you know, kind of sucks and isn't really going to be getting that much better with his... When he gets to C90, I don't know if you're aware, I think, like, it's... Because his poisons aren't affected by HP damage up, the FR mechanics just kind of ignore them, and so... The downside of true damage is, if they don't take advantage of, like, the broken offensive mechanics of the day, true damage is actually a liability as opposed to being a good thing, so... That sucks. Anyway, I'm not here to complain about Exdeath, I'm here to enjoy using Exdeath. And that means apparently having him stand still while his two partners spam turns as much as they can to take advantage of his BT effect, because he's just a walking BT nowadays. Oh my god. So I'm sitting in my car right now recording, and there's like just a couple of bunnies prancing around in the yard next to me, and this is... Spring is here, guys. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. You can see I'm just spamming turns there. There's nothing to talk about. They're just hopping around and cavorting. This is really cute. Oh man, should take a picture. Well, maybe I'll do that after. Anyway, so we're gonna try to kill him here. There we go. Well, one down, one to go. Let's tie it out on his turn because this is an enemy phase damage team. And there we have it. Exdeath on his own getting through here, not just a Terra spam. This was mostly for me, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching through to the end, if you're still here. I will see you in the next video, which will probably be for the 6-man, so be well. Adios.